Welcome back, guys, to Trails to Azure, where last episode the SSS arrived with their new car outside the cathedral to pick Kia up and bumped into Reese as we learned that Ellie and the sister were friends, before we headed into Sunday school and found out that Kia had been bumped up into some young adult classes, with Lloyd and Ellie the proudest of parents. After returning to the SSS Annex, we found Chief Sergei awaiting as he showed us to the Orbital Terminal, where we had a voice call with Tio over in Le Mans State to bring the day to an end. Starting a rainy day too, with Kia having snuck into Lloyd's bed, as we now have gotten up to check our new support requests.
We get the sound of rain the whole time on this chapter. I'm loving that. Some people hate the rain. Some people hate when the sun goes out. Some people actually need that vitamin D quite desperately to keep themselves from feeling in a bad mood, or there are medical conditions. Me, this sound, I would sleep past midday. I would just this is calming. I'm not the type of person, I've never gone to one of those, I find it really weird when a YouTube video of, OSTs of video games has rain added to it. That's just weird to me. But I like the sound of it naturally happening. I love the greens, how they pop. I love rain. Right, that's a lot of urgents. Oh, we could continue doing this today by the look of it. Is there anything to report? Yeah, nothing. I mean, you can't report what wasn't available anymore, e.g. the monster extermination. So ostensible ownership. The city's Residential Affairs Division recently discovered several change of residence forms with suspicious names and is now requesting a formal investigation. For details, please visit the reception desk at the Civic Center, formerly known as City Hall. Shion the receptionist. You have Blunder My Umbrella. Momo swung by for an errand and lost something important to her. Could you help us find it? Come to Morg's Bakery on West Street for details. We'll be waiting. Oscar. Wait a second. Which one's Momo again? Mimi's the... Beta testers wanted. We will soon be offering a puzzle game, Pom Pom Party, on orbital terminals throughout the city. Accordingly, I need some help conducting a final user acceptance test. Since the special sports section has been looking after Tio, I'd like all of you to participate. I've already informed the IBC's receptionist Lanfei, so just ask for me at the desk. I look forward to speaking with you. Pom Pom Party. Okay. Looks like all the urgent requests are within city limits. There aren't too many, so I think we'll be able to handle these just fine. One for the Foundation might have something to do with Tio. I'd like to take the time to learn more about Momo's request as well. We take care of the urgent requests on our way over to Nine Valley Exchange. That's what I was thinking. Well, let's get a move on. I'd rather spend as little of today in the rain as possible. We're getting rainy day music now? Oh, that's kind of nice. Remember the SSS's top priorities, responding to the citizens' requests and putting public safety first. Sao and Lecter fall outside of that, so leave them to the 1st Division for now. You kids have your own duties to attend to. Understood, Chief? Remember the SSS's top priorities, responding to the citizens' requests and putting public safety first. You kids have your own duties to attend to. Sure thing, Chief. Right, give me something. Give me stuff. Why is Cop in here? Well, I can't seem to feed Cop. Actually, it makes tons of sense for you to be in here. It's raining outside. Why would you be outside? Well, no, my cat loves being outside in the rain. Not to get wet. She's got a bed in the porch, so she's lovely protected from the rain. You're a woof. Even you're not immune to the rainy day blues, her sight. Hope you don't mind watching over the building to pass the time. Woof. I think when it's raining is about the only time I can look out at nature and go, oh, I love this. It's the weirdest thing. Of course I love my computer games. I'm quite an indoors body. But looking out at the rain is great. This is Randy's room. We should probably stay out of there for now. This is good. We bought that for you, did we? I was wondering who we got new stuff for. It's a comfy chair. Okay, Kia's... This is Chief Sergei's room, not Kia's room. Good job, Sam. I used to love the rain so much that, like... If I had like my paper round and it was rainy, I felt there was almost no point in putting on anything to like actually protect you from it. There's always a point where your coat can't really protect you anymore and your trousers get wet and etc. I would just walk around just completely soaked doing my paper round, which of course the papers were protected. Oh, I got a stuffed plush here that Kia would probably love to bits. I think I'll go and give it to her. Lloyd looked for Kia and gave her the stuffed plush as a gift. Wow, is this for me? Thanks so much, Lloyd. You're very welcome. Yep, this looks good. It's the smiley face, is it? It's an odd cushion. It really is. Oh, you guys going out? Yeah, is that homework you're working on, Kia? Yep, I'm doing it earlier than normal today since I can't go out to play. What I really want to do is take a ride in the car. Oh, now I'm starting to feel bad. Next time we have a sunny day off, we should all go out for a drive. Okay, it's a promise. It does look freaky. I can't wait until it's sunny outside again. Okay, it's time to blast for my homework. It's like basically would be considered an emoji pillow now. Emoji. Rainy day. Wait, I need an umbrella. I guess everyone's going to be indoors. This is going to be the... It's an interesting change of pace for a sweep we've got going on here. Like, very much so. We don't have any business outside the city. There's no other reason to use the car right now either. Well, we should probably plot what we're doing first, because I imagine the day won't even progress until we've done all of these. And I don't have any optionals. So, here's the question. I think before every one of these we do, what we'll do is we will save before and then check dialogue to see if it doesn't move on. Because we want to intersperse these quests, like we normally do, in between going around and talking to people. We don't want to just talk to people and then do the quest. We want to try and mix it up a little bit. Keep our brains active while we do a sweep. But this is going to be harder to do now because of this. Which way do I go first? Talking about going out Nine Valley Exchange Way. What was that for? I have no clue. I expect them to have umbrellas considering what they have to do. Me, I wouldn't mind too much, but maybe they don't either when I think about it. Right, we'll leave our cash at the moment. Oh, it's been storming like nobody's business out there today. Oh, it matters to me. That's why I keep my business indoors. Right, you will, sir. Everything's within city limits. Let's start with Station Street, the smallest part of everything. Nothing could keep a trainee like me from getting my daily dose, not even stormy weather. If anything, the raindrops trickling off the train cars only make them glisten more beautifully than ever. To be honest, I get that. The world really does seem more vibrant when it's raining. Most people love sunny weather. That hot beating sun is so oppressive, but rain is so beautiful. This is Mimi. Splish splash, splish splash. It's raining today. Did you know that? Daddy sure loves cars, huh? Vroom vroom. Should probably talk to you before you go away. I hate loafing around at home while it's pouring like this. If you ask me, a rainy day is the perfect chance to pick up your favorite umbrella and go for a stroll. Oh, I remember having a favorite umbrella once. It was massive and cool. Then I lost it. Say, SSS, does your team own a new Orbital car now? I could swear I saw you drive by in one just yesterday. Yeah, we do. It's the latest model by the Zeiss Central factory. Wait, what? An Orbital car by the CCF? If you don't mind me asking, would you happen to know what its top speed is? We haven't quite tested it yet, but it can supposedly go up to 1,500 cells per hour. Goodness gracious, what ludicrous speed! The ZTF reached it with their very first car? Well, that sure is something. I suppose this means the automotive industry has 3 big manufacturers now. In that case, things are going to get a heck of a lot more interesting down the road. I know, right? The competition's sure to heat up, which means even more beauties rolling off the assembly line. There she goes again. Well, great minds drive on the same roads, as they say. I'm gonna guess the ZCF was developing orbital cars. Looks like now I have a third company to keep an eye on for new trends. Officer Kate doesn't need an umbrella. All drivers, please keep your speed to a minimum. Tends to be more traffic than usual on rainy days, yep. That can be a problem due to how slippery the roads get. Make sure to drive extra carefully on wet surfaces. These aren't built for that kind of road, are they? Well, I'm interested in seeing how big this sweep is, because there might just be more NPCs indoors than we normally have. Or there might just be less NPCs. Do you know what I mean? Oh, there does seem to be people upstairs too. Cooking, like any discipline, requires you to develop strong fundamentals first and foremost. Take art, for example. The greatest abstract painters still have a solid grasp on realism, you know? I just wish Celtia would figure that out sooner rather than later. Maybe. Cooking is an art, and that means creativity matters. Next time I create a new dish, it's going to shock the entire continent, I can promise you that. Poisonings. Oh yeah, did you see those two ladies sitting by the entrance? The next dish is going out for them. Talk about lucky, yeah? This is my big chance. I'm going to go bring out their food myself. He never stops. Ah, no one told me it was going to rain. Why does this have to happen today? We've been waiting for this vacation for so long. Yeah, but now you get to have a sleepy, Crossbell. Yeah, I know, but there's no use crying over it. There's plenty of ways to have fun indoors on a rainy day. All you have to do is think of one. Back to the hotel. Celtia's always abandoning the kitchen to sneak a peek at who's seated at the tables. I wonder if he's planning on bringing dishes out personally as an excuse to introduce himself again. Ah, he never knows when to give up. A light rain is wonderful, but if it's pouring, it's horrible. Well, I don't know. I think pouring to me is the majesty of nature as well. I can look out of it and go, cool, whoa. Like a thunderstorm. Isn't this delicious, dear? But to be honest, I do live in a country where none of that is generally that bad. Wind's bad. Huh, you think so? None of this holds a candle to your home cooking, if you ask me. That kind of storm's bad in the UK. The atmosphere of Vingstemp changes quite a bit when it rains. The hustle and bustle of the restaurant mixed with a pitter-patter of every little droplet. That's what I call ambience. Ambiance. Seems like not a lot of people have double dialogue right now. Evidently, I can't leave Celtia to his own devices or he won't evolve as a chef at all. Desperate times call for desperate measures, as they say. I just may have to follow that advice. Ideally, Celtia would mature on his own as a chef, but if not, I may just have to follow that advice. Yeah, sure thing. Desperate times, eh? He's going to mix up some stuff and then hit the guy with an axe really hard. Make sure to get as many debuffs as you can on the enemy first. Oh, okay, so today I need black pepper, mustard, and olive oil. I can always remember what to buy even without a list. Why doesn't my memory will like that when I'm taking tests too? My daughter has been meaning to develop a new addition to her juice stands menu. Since the rain is keeping her at home, she's taken the opportunity to make some headway on it. Where do you think she gets all that ambition? I'll give you a hint. You're looking right at her. The apple, not far from the shop then. Welcome everyone. Not even the stormiest of rainy days can keep us from opening our doors. There's never a bad time to shop at Times department store, so please enjoy your visit. Beaming smile, eh? Pearl's fiance Scott has been coming to see her at work more often. It's really been brightening up her days. I'm a little jealous, honestly. You haven't seen any of the braces yet. Welcome. Oh, we have seen a couple, actually, sorry. Tio's ones, if you know what I mean. Welcome, SSS, and thank you for choosing Times Department Store for your ready day purchases. Please accept this if you would. Oh. What's this for, Neston? It's a token of gratitude for you going out of your way to visit us during rainy weather like this. We started this practice recently, but it's limited to the first 100 visitors of the day. Oh, I see. There's some excellent customer service. Yeah, it helps make this downpour feel a little less dreary. I'm happy to hear you say so. That was indeed the intention. Enjoy your time shopping with us today, ladies and gentlemen. It's just a lure to get you to come to the store on a rainy day where people might normally shop another day. We prepared a small gift for any customers who go out their way to come on a rainy day. Hope you have a wonderful visit. Please browse to your heart's content. Fishing. I want a jumbo-sized Mishy Plus more than anything right now, but that's just so expensive. Should I save my money and get a big one later, or grab a cheaper, tinier one now? Oh, decisions. Yes, our sweep is well underway. Let's see, healing bombs, antidotes. I'll also need some stimulants. Is he preparing a first aid kit? Where could he be going? EP charges. Guess I don't need those. I'll just throw in a few smoke grenades to be on the safe side. Okay, where are you going to photograph? What the hell, man? Ah, this Mishy plush is so cute. Can I have this one, Self-What, please? Oh, sure. Let's see. That'll be 500 mirror, please. That's not what I meant. I'm asking you to give it to me as a present. Why would I do that, though? Because we're co-workers, obviously. What? That's not how it works at all. Oh, you're so mean, Southwark. I'd understand if it were a birthday or something, but I can't give her one just because she begged. I haven't got a new Crossbell Times. At this point, I bet she's still here. Yep. Figured out a cool way to kill time. I call it people watching. All sorts of people go shopping here, so it never gets boring. Key whines about my shopping sprees much less than he used to. I knew he'd grow to love spending quality time with his mum like this. Oh, it just makes me so happy. Is my son the sweetest? He does his mother proud. He's not interested in you at all. Just to say. What is it about a rainy day cityscape that gets my chest to flutter? It's also melancholic somehow. My heart can barely take it. Someone understands the charm of rain. You may be interested to know that we have rain boots in stock. It's not uncommon for a customer to purchase a new pair and wear them right out of the store on days like these. Rain boots. Can we actually buy rain boots? No. No. Lie. The store selection never fails to impress me. Unfortunately, that makes it all the harder for me to decide which one to buy for my wife. For some reason, rainy days like these remind me of when I was an art dealer in Erebonia. Back then, I spent day after day racking my brain for a way to squeeze every last mirror I could out of each piece. Just thinking about it makes me shudder with anxiety. My apologies. Doubtless you didn't come here expecting to delve into my personal life. I'm sure you'd much rather have a look at my merchandise. Please take your time. Might buy one of these pendulums in the future, you never know. No wardrobe is complete without clothes for a drizzly day. After all, bad weather is hardly an excuse to not look your best. Fashion is all about the time, place, and occasion. That's why we have set skiers specifically for tackling the rain in style. Are you interested? I'd be happy to recommend you a new ensemble. The rain in style. Okay, Times department stores checked out. I guess now that we're doing less introductions, I guess there's less events to partake in when we go around these places. Mobile goods are just so fascinating. I've had myself coming here to browse even when I don't need anything specific. Pains me to admit this, but I don't know the first thing about the orbital appliances we sell here. Weren't you training? I realise now what a disadvantage that is. The last thing I want is to reflect poorly on our store, so I've been studying in my off time. Doing so has really allowed me to see Wendy's craft in a new light. It's incredible what orbital engineers like her are capable of. I've tried learning some of the more technical minutiae myself, but my mind just wasn't built for that level of complexity. Me, okay. Can't get the technical minutiae. He's trying though. Orbital cars and computers are nice and all, but they're way too rich for the average person's blood. Sure, prices are trending downward, but who's to say if they'll ever be low enough for working class families to afford them? Yeah. One day. Of course, there'll be laws on... it's the thing, isn't it? There'll be laws on the cars properly when they're affordable to all. But while they're only affordable to the rich, why would we need laws? The way an orbital appliance is designed reflects the values of its manufacturer. For instance, the Epstein Foundation is ECF for the cream of the crop when it comes to prioritizing function over form. The Rhineford Company, on the other hand, goes for more ornate feel, while the Verne Company strives to make their products pop. Hopefully not capacitors. Personally, I much prefer my orbital goods to be clean and simple. Nothing I hate more than paying extra for useless bells and whistles I never asked for. Collector's editions. Getting a steelbook case with a normal case. Manager's gained a newfound respect for Wendy, I think. It used to be that every time he said her name, I'd have this snooty, condescending tone to it. There's not even a trace of that anymore. It's almost like he admires how good of a job she does now or something. Wendy was totally weirded out by it at first, but she grew to accept it over time. I mean, who buys collector's editions, right? Who buys collector's editions, right? She's accepting it. Do I want to buy new covers then? I mean, I've got like 10,000 cash. It only cost me like 4,000. I'm assuming there's no new master courses. Ferdinand actually picked up studying ornaments. Who could have guessed? You think it's because he started off as a designer? Maybe a hunger for learning comes with the territory. I've only got one last slot to upgrade, if I'm right in saying. Or open, sorry. Now we can begin upgrading. But do I want to yet? We haven't got a level 2 quartz to plop into anyone. And it's unlikely we've got new quartz to make. Mei Ling. Not Momo. Who's Momo again? It smells so good. Oh, wait a second. Is Momo the person who comes to the... Okay, I think I figured out. Momo's the person who's always there by the counter in Morg's Bakery, right? Haven't opened the bag yet, Mei Ling. That bread is freshly baked. We don't want it getting all soggy. Okay. I went to the bakery with Roy. Oh, the bag is warm and it smells so good. I went shopping with Mei Ling today. She's not even rain can slow kids down. Where'd they get all that energy? I don't have work today, so I'm spending time with Hugo. But I can't say I would make for a good pretend bracer. What would a pretend bracer even do? If only Hazel were here, he'd be much better at this than I am. My sister says she doesn't know how to play pretend bracers. Well, maybe we could just play house instead. So I heard you will have your own orbital car. You don't have to say a word. Allow me to apologize on Noelle's behalf. I know exactly how she gets when it comes to cars. Mum, I don't know what you're talking about. I'm not like that, right, guys? Well, I wouldn't say she's completely off the mark. Your eyes lit up like Septian crystals when you heard the specs. I half expected you to squeal like a schoolgirl. I can explain. Explain what? Your mind went so blank when you saw it that you don't remember any of that? Oh, adios. Starry-Eye doesn't even begin to describe the way Noelle gets around orbital cars. After she drove one from the CGF for the first time, she kept going on and on about its speed and handling. I thought it would never end. Okay, you've made your point, Mum. Just please, stop exposing me like this. Oh. Wait, wasn't this closed? Does that mean someone's living here now? Kind of exactly as I thought that would play out. So we're sure we wanted to introduce ourselves. I hope we don't end up imposing on you too much, neighbor. Yes, it's a pleasure to meet you. Come on, Marie, you say hello too. Yan! You seem like you have quite the happy family bond. I'll be a stranger if you ever need my help with anything. Thank you, that's very kind. Thank you for your hospitality. I hope we don't end up imposing on you too much, neighbor. Oh no, you're not a bother at all. Don't be a stranger if you ever need my help with anything. I can't talk to him on his own. Our neighbor across the hall is a kind man, thankfully enough. How are you? Yan! We need to speak to Marie. Oh, Marie's the cat. Sunita, sorry. It's times like these I'm glad I taught Marie how to properly greet someone. We were able to have good manners with Mr. Marcy thanks to that. I'm sorry, Sunita, that I remember your cat's name more than your name. It's not that I'm a cat person or anything. I have no reason to like cats that much. I speak to you who's walking up and down town. Tra-la-la. Ever since I was a child, I've always loved the rain. What, you're not about to tell me that at my age, are you? I don't know. Can we give the good dishes in here? Oh, yep. This is definitely where we put our supreme dishes then. And there we are. Let's try coming back with another offering sometime. We should avoid bringing any repeat dishes. One of each kind should be plenty, I think. Yeah, good idea. We do have to enter and exit to plant the next one. It's just all going to get soggy. I guess it has a little bit of a roof. Soggy food. Soggy food. Okay, no menu yet. This rain could be worse, but it doesn't seem like it'll stop anytime soon. What could be taking Mei Ling and Roy so long, I wonder? They were only out for a bit of shopping. They've got some fake stuff. The city budget that had been agreed upon prior to the cold incident has been amended. The new mayor and speaker played a major role in revising it without conceding to any special interests. People are starting to believe that our government is changing for the better, and it's plain to see why. Feels that our government is finally changing for the better. We largely have our new mayor and speaker to thank for that. Right, the still currently under renovation as the Imperial Fishing Club. We've been getting more and more requests for the Orville net lately, especially on days like these. They're pouring in just as quickly as the rain. Only problem is we're so tied up that we have to reject the low priority ones. Sometimes we forward them to the SSS, so be a lamb and take them off our hands, will you? You didn't give me any! I'd love for us to take care of each and every request we get, but with our busy schedules we need to be selective. Like, I would have loved some optional quests. But I feel like the reason is we're just kind of stuck here. Scott and Wenzel might be here. Arios is in Remetheria and Lynn and earlier at St. Ursula Medical College. Might be doing some medical-based stuff again. Hey, look who it is! The SSS. It's been some time since you were in town. Good to see you again, Scott. Wenzel. You two must be bracers. Talented-looking ones at that. Hey, you're from that gang in the downtown district. And you, from the look of things, you must be a CGF guardswoman. These are some pretty unconventional recruits you have here. Wazzy's a given, but how did you know I was a member of the CGF from just a glance? Simple, you don't carry yourself like any police officer I've ever seen. Take it from us bracers, you need to have an eye for these things in this line of work. Thank you very much for the advice. For sure, we'll probably be helping each other out a lot more from here on, so let's keep up the hustle. I heard about your efforts in Altair, by the way. Job well done. Pouring blood, sweat, and tears into each and every day is how you get results, so make sure to keep it up. You guys are a lot more dependable than you were the first time we met. We'll probably be helping each other out a lot more from here, so let's keep up the hustle. Indeed we shall. I mean, we dealt with that major incident. Oh. The tourists missing in the ancient battlefield together, after all. Why is there no book saying cook? Oh man, I worked so hard to make these products, and now they're just going to get all drenched. That is, they would if I didn't apply a waterproof finish to everything I craft. I don't sell low quality stuff, you know. My goods take a lot of time and effort. How much does that cost? What are you applying? You've already bought this. I am like wondering if I should buy some more of these. Not many people go shopping when it rains, so you can take your time picking out the highest quality goods. Haha, looks like I'm in for another good haul today. One of our customers said that me and Dins look like a married couple. I'd only ever thought of us as childhood friends, but now that they said that, I'm starting to get self-conscious about it. Oh, okay. I don't think Dins paid any mind, though. Rude. Could he at least pretend to be flustered? Looks like there's a leak in the tent. I'll have to repair it soon. What's up with Lily, by the way? She's been acting all funny today for some reason. And so the relationship begins. I should probably buy some ingredients in the future. That's the weather we're having today, isn't it? Still no excuse to close up shop, though. Let me know if you've got any fish to trade. So we've covered, I think, the two biggest areas on our Crossbell sweep. Now, dear, our piping hot meal will warm your body right up. What's he complaining about then? Wait so long for this vacation only to end up getting rained on. It may just be a drizzle, but I'm freezing something awful. Oh, well, you get some good food down you. It's good drink. Finn tried to make a pass at Risha earlier. I swear that guy's nothing but trouble. She could find a way better man than him any day of the week. No offense to Finn, but I'd never let my best friend settle like that. Oh. Here, I'm her best friend, so I know what a cat she is. Sounds like we're getting rain in most of the state today. I better finish up here before the road gets too bad. Maybe he's like a great personality. Sort of cheat on your grub, Timmus, but Long Lao has got you beat. Oh, this is so good that I'm thinking of putting in another order. Oh, what's the CGF guardsman doing here? Is that you, Alexei? Sergeant Major Seeker, fancy meeting you here. I'm on break, so I came to the city to grab a bite to eat. Why am I not surprised you came all the way here from Tangram Gate just for lunch? Tangram Gate? You mean the border at the end of the Eastern Highway? Yes, it's a key strong point of the state manned by a CGF garrison. We recently got a new deputy commander, so all of us have been pretty busy. I shouldn't be complaining, though, with how tough your work is, Sergeant Major. We're all rooting for you. Thanks, I appreciate that. We recently got a new deputy commander, so everything is all busy. He's just as capable as Commander Bells, though. Part of me wishes he wasn't just as strict, too. That's why I like to come to the city once in a while, so I can eat something different and recharge a little. So it's not Randy, then, obviously. Got a new guy to meet. I tried putting the moves on Shan-Chan's friend, Risha, earlier. I don't think she understood what I was getting at, though. She just gave me the usual pleasantries and left for rehearsal. That girl must be so absorbed in Arkansas that dating's the furthest thing from her mind. If Arkansas is number one in Risha's heart, then there's nothing I can do about that. Makes me a little ashamed that I don't love my job nearly as much as she loves hers. God, can you imagine how many times she gets propositioned? Those punks with the red tracksuits hardly come by from the downtown district anymore. They had better not be trying to get out of paying off their tabs. On the bright side, I no longer have those horn dog hooligans hanging around my Shan-Shan. Money is money, though. Perhaps I should grab my cleaver and head over to collect on their tabs. I would pay to watch. The sound of falling rain always gets me feeling depressed. Buck and I are saving little by little, but we're still a long ways away from opening our own shop. Is working part-time like this really getting us any closer to our goal? Maybe I'll ask Puck how he feels about it later. Keep at it, guys. Wonder if I could just buy some stuff. Hello. Oh, I slipped and fell on a puzzle earlier and it still smarts. Wait, mine never matter, right? I'll just think the pain away. Take my advice. Watch your steps so you don't slip on rainy days. Watch your step all the time. Place every footstep with paranoia. That's an Olizandri advice. You never know when there might be poo. There's anyone down here, right? Too bad that none of this area gets mapped. Gotta wonder about things. How did I miss this? There's like 3 chests now. Why do Puck and Roos hate Zhang Hui's lectures? Because they're long and loud. Sure. So I've missed this one. There's one near the, there's one on East Street-ish. No, West Street. Oh my god, I've gone back to calling it East Street. There's one on the Harbour District.